Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm back with another quick tip. And this one is about creating sentiment labels with a ribbon slider. This is a great way to use those bits of ribbon that you've got lying around. And there's a variety of ways that we can make the ribbon slider, and Stampin' Up's got quite a number of products that will help you with that. So we'll have a little look first of all actually at the dies that we could use, and Hippo and Friends dies is a great one because it's got lots of layering dies and it's got these little slider die cuts that you can add to your to the die label once you've got it cut out. So once you've got it, either once you've got it cut out, or you can do it all at once, but in which case I'd recommend that you use just a little bit of washi tape or something to hold it in place. You can actually pop those dies in position on your label and die cut that out, and that will give you your label with a ribbon slider. So that's one of the sets of dies that you could use. And there are a few others. For example, we've got various tags, things like the tailored tags. Now this was just going to put a slider hole, quite a narrow one actually with these, at one end. So you could still thread the ribbon through and just have it peek out from this end. Or you could actually pop this through the die cutting machine part way, take it off, turn it over and do it the other way as well. I'll probably do another video on that for that another day. So I'm moving on now to the punches that we can do this with. And the obvious one is this one here. The Label Me Fancy, I think this one is, if I remember rightly. And I'll have a look for that in a second. So this one, you can actually punch out your label and then punch out either a hole or a slider slot. So that's great, and you could use that slider slot on any of your other die cuts. So if you've just got, say this was a die cut, then you would just insert that part way, possibly just right to the edge, so it's not actually going to cut the item, and you pop the slot out. So that is how you can make a slider label with that punch. There's also the trio punch, which you can then pop this, and that does go, actually let me go for a longer piece, because this one does go flat. These other ones are corners. So we can actually pop that to there, punch, and it just pops that little hole in there. But what I'm going to use to show you today is one of these Scallop Tag Punches. And I've already cut, cut 2 pieces of card, one for the full width because this will do 3 different sizes. So I've gone with one full width in basic black, and what we can do is pop that in all the way and punch, turn it around all the way again and punch again. And that then gives us our background label. I've then cut a strip that is for the next size down. So it's 2 inches, and you actually want to cut your strip just a smidge under 2 inches. Then it's 1.5, and then you've got a 1 inch in the centre. So we're going for the 1.5. Just get that lined up nice and central, and punch and turn it around and pop it in again and punch again, and that then gives us a label that we can pop into the centre there. So I'm just going to take this, wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. And this is from the Peaceful Moments set. So this is a great idea for any occasion. You can use this idea for absolutely anything. So I'm going to pop that on there. I do think that this paper that I'm using from the Whimsy and Wonder Specialty DSP is a lovely wedding paper actually. So I've done this with an idea of doing it as a wedding card. So what we then do, and you've got lots of choices with this, we could just pop our ribbon through the black label. And if I just trim that to a point, it'll go through a bit easier. There we are. So, black label I wanted. So the basic black, pop that through. So I could go this way and have that pop out there. Now we could put that on to our card front, and then we could pop that over the top and just put a couple of our beautiful rhinestones, maybe something like the holiday rhinestones in this, or some basic rhinestones. Another way we could do it is, and you can play about with this and find out what actually is going to suit your project best. So we could go, didn't really need to do that, but never mind, because it's the same one way as the other. So we could just pop this through, and then you can decide whether or not you want to put it on dimensionals, whether you want to adhere it flat, whether you want both layers as dimensionals, or one as and one flat. And we can basically do that and pop that across like that. So like I say, you can either adhere that flat or you can pop it up on dimensionals, and then we can just wrap the ribbon around our layer and pop it on the card. So it's obviously not just confined to sort of wedding cards. We can also go with a Christmas card, a lovely black and white Christmas card, or birthday. So I hope that that tip helps you think again about using ribbon on your projects and how easy it is to put a simple ribbon slider label together. So thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel below for a quick tip on a Friday and a quick card on a Monday. Thank you.